Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
She says, well, how do I get a hold of the damn thing?
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
All right, so funny story. I was telling Leg backstage. Some of those videos, those 2 videos are 2 of my favorite videos of Abby. And when I first picked up Abby, there was a breeder who was breeding English pointers, and I knew I wanted an English pointer. One of my best friends is one of the best English pointer, and one of the best bird dog trainers in the Southwest of the United States. And so he, was going to train her. And so we go to pick her up, to pick out a dog. He had just had a litter. And what up, Hood? And so we get there, and he's outside, and he's got a hose in his hand, and all the puppies are like around him. And he's just standing there, and we walk up to him, and all the puppies are there. And there's one, he goes, and I'm asking him, well, which one do you think I should take? And he's like, well, I would take this one over here because she's got the most spunk, and she's not afraid of anything, and and she's bigger. And the whole time he's doing that, he's got the hose in his hand. And there's one dog, this one little, the runt is playing in the water as it's hitting the ground, like letting the hose hit it in the face and jump back and hit it in the face. I'm like, nope, I want that one. And for the rest of her life, she would play in the hose, just like that video that you guys saw. So, yeah, very, very cool thing. 15 years old. What a great 15 years. And, like we said backstage, Leg got 3 extra months out of her. I thought I was going to have to put her down October 22nd. And we got 3 extra months. And, it was tough. So nice shirt there, Hood. I like that shirt.
That's right, baby.
So
I had to wear it in honor of Brian sending me a rack pack with Daryl Strawberry's rookie.
I thought you would like that. I thought you would like that, bro. I've been waiting to
bro.
send. I've been waiting to send Hood a goodie box that I put together for him, and it's still missing stuff that I didn't add to it. But
Yeah, it sure is. I'm just kidding.
I got some goodies for all you guys that I've been putting together little boxes for, and I'm like, I need to add that to it, so I won't send it, but y'all eventually get them. And I think Nate and Yee already got theirs, and then I just got to get one out to Leg and Clutch, and I got one more thing for Hood. But yeah, I sent Hood.
I've got yours sitting here still.
Hey, bro. So I fell down the rabbit hole like a motherfucker, bro. So I sent you some pictures on chat.
Okay.
And so this is J. Scott Campbell's first. And are we live? We're not live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live? Okay.
We're live.
Yeah, dude.
Never mind. No, I'm just playing. Okay,
right.
so if you could pull up some of these images on the chat real quick.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Hold on here.
Okay, so like this work that he did, he was worked for the he did the yearbook thing, right? And he called them time capsules, right? So he did every like 1989, 90, 91, 92, 93. And evidently Creative Forces Limited, and I don't know if they're still in business or whatever, they got the rights to this, and they put these prints inside yearbooks of different high school yearbooks all over the country, like from Aurora, Colorado to Seattle, so like pull up some of these other
What the dude, I
so
thought that was
he drew it. This is his early shit. He drew it in the
1990.
style of the Mad Magazine artist.
Yep.
yeah, Mort Drucker.
Mort Drucker, right. So go to the next one.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, is this some old Mort Drucker?
No,
stuff?
man, this is early J. Scott Campbell, right? This was one of his influences, right, next to Art Adams.
All right.
Okay, so you've got all this art here. So I went down the rabbit hole and I found a couple of yearbooks. I fucking bought them with time capsules in them. I'm gonna cut them out. That's his first published fucking work, bro.
What are these? Hold on. Where are these at?
Okay, so these are prints, and I can't find them anywhere. They're ghosts. Evidently,
There's only 100 of them.
Yeah, evidently they did it as a limited time. But there's a picture with J. Scott Campbell with like a big poster with his time capsules, right? Prints like that first picture that. So evidently he did this like early on when he was still in high school, man.
A full set, yeah.
So let me see.
Creative Forces Limited.
So I'll send you the eBay thing that I just bought, and it might be something. If you're a Campbell fan, you might want to look out for one. But I bought a fucking yearbook from fucking Hillcrest High School in Midville, Utah, just because these time capsules were fucking in a yearbook, bro.
Wow, bro.
And
giving up the
it's
ultimate J.
recognized
Scott Campbell
as his
cornbread.
first published work.
Dude, those Mormons don't know they're sitting on gold.
No, man. And they're in like, so if you graduated in the 90s, like
89 to 93.
Potentially you could have these time capsules inside your yearbook.
Each page is from a different yearbook. 89 to 93. Does this feel, listen, this is super cool. And don't get me wrong, I've already done this like with Dave Stevens in that theater book that he put out. But doesn't part of this also feel like it's weird we're looking for yearbooks now and shit? Like,
well, no, I'm looking for his first published work.
Great point.
Right? And if
I
it
like
just so
that.
happens, if it just so happens to be in a yearbook, I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna make that motherfucker sign it, dude. I'm a fucking super fan, bro.
Look at these, dude. Yeah, each one of these is from a yearbook.
And the way he designed it too, man, is just like he took like movies, any kind of pop culture, and he took it and he encapsulated it from that era. I mean that year, like New Kids on the Block, and then Criss Cross, MC Hammer, Michael Jackson, all of that. So I just think it's it's something different. And so he has an art book called Time Capsule, and I guess that was just over my head when it came out. It was
Who's gonna grab it? This is so crazy, dude.
so he came out with this Time Capsule, right?
Shout out to Heroes Reborn.
Yeah, I never understood what this whole time capsule thing. The time capsule was referring to what he did in his early work, and I always thought it's like, where do those Mad Magazine kind of pictures come from or whatever? And that was from his work that he did for the yearbooks. Let me see, it's in here. So you see these early renderings here.
Oh yeah. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was just like, and
Wait, so is that the yearbook?
No, that's
no, this is his artwork.
Oh, got it.
Time capsule.
Yeah.
Dating his stuff from 1994 all the way to 2004. And then it shows how, he did the Nintendo Power, he entered the contest or whatever. But this stuff in like homaging
he did Turtles right here. Look.
Yeah.
And the first one he ever did, he did Turtles.
Right. He did even Back to the Future.
So this isn't his first published work. This is his early published work.
No, they like it's all drawn by J. Scott Campbell.
But he was in his
ever
teenage years at
published.
this time. When he did the Nintendo Power, he was like 10 or 11 years old.
Are you fighting with me, Brian?
You could just see it in his
We're-
eyes.
we're-
This is
we're
still
splitting hairs
amazing,
at
bro.
this point.
This is
Hey.
still amazing, dude. This is beyond amazing. Yeah. He's got
Pretty
turtles
cool.
on 2 of them so far, it looks like.
I kind of went, looking for Creative Forces Limited, dude. I was like, what the fuck? And that's another rabbit hole in this because it doesn't exist anymore, I guess. But the fact that there's a seal on these prints, like, and I've never seen these before. And I'm like, man, I just want one of them. So if anybody out there has any, like, hit me up and give me a price. Especially
88.
that fucking
This
Bruce
one was
Willis
88.
Die Hard, bro.
Yeah,
Look at that
88.
Bruce Willis one, dude.
Yeah.
So these are just pages in the yearbook?
Yep.
No, these right here, the big pictures, the 8 out of 100 time capsule classic prints. This was something that he did. I guess it was a part when he first started his website, or I don't know, Sean, but these were
He just
exclusive
reprinted
print,
what
maybe
was
at a
in the yearbook.
con.
These are what was in the yearbook. And
Yeah,
each
those
one
were
of
in the yearbook.
these, yeah, like he blew up and printed them as specials when,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
So each one of these is a page. Like this one right here, this whole page right here is from the 89-90 yearbook. This page is from the 90-91 yearbook. This page is from 91-92, and this page is from 92-93.
And it's sort of because I found another yearbook from Aurora, the high school he fucking went to. So he's got a time capsule in that, and then the one I bought from fucking where the fuck was it? I sent you a
Mhm.
picture of the yearbook, dude. And so like you can, I don't think I sent the shot with the Hillcrest.
Oh, that's cool.
Did I send you that shot of the eBay?
There it is right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's inside the yearbook right
Yep.
there. So I'm gonna cut the fucking page out, dude, and then chunk that Hillcrest shit.
That's super cool, dude.
So you got Guns N' Roses in there. I see Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's in the 19. Yeah, it says right there. 92,
Yeah.
93.
Batman
yeah.
Returns. He does
Seinfeld.
Catwoman. Batman right there. Batman the animated series is right there.
So what's weird is like, you know how artists change their style and all that. So like you could see him like he did a Star Wars Galaxy magazine, and I think it's like issue 3. He still has some of this kind of influence, and it doesn't his influence changes when he hooks up with Jim Lee, when Jim Lee gives him a chance, and his style changes to what we're a little more accustomed to.
Crazy, dude.
In Vogue, look at that, dude. You two, look, Michael Keaton, Batman, David Letterman. I mean, this is cool shit for me.
Home Alone. There's Michael
Yeah,
Keaton,
okay,
Batman right
yeah,
there.
I see that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Batman the animated
It
series.
must
right
have taken him like all year to do this, right? If he's doing it for like the yearbook. Cindy Crawford, Bill Clinton,
here. Trolls.
yeah, Madonna.
The
I mean,
Elvis
just
stamp. 90210.
yeah, it's everything that was going on at that time, dude. Like, just cool. Lethal Weapon 3.
That is cool, dude. That's very cool. There we go. That's the type of shit that you hear about only here.
What did you buy, Sean? What'd you buy, dude? Come on. All right.
Sean's already out there looking.
Did you buy something?
Huh? I never.
What'd you buy, bro?
I never buy anything. I just sell things, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
Do I think that J. Scott Campbell has a bigger net worth than man, it's tough to say. It all depends on how they manage their money. Because I mean, like Jim Lee wasn't he the vice president or president of DC Comics for a little bit? And
Yeah, he still is.
so I mean, I have to imagine that running that was making him a lot of money. But then like Campbell, like I mean, just like Jim Lee, these guys can draw something and go under a phony name on eBay and just sell whatever they fucking want, bro. Just sketch something, you know, or pull out a print they did fucking around. Hey, this was supposed to be this cover, you know. Look what I found in the Ark of the Covenant, you know, it's just you know what I mean? I mean, I would. It's like, what? How much did my shit sell for? Psh, I got something 1 year before that.
I got to talk about something really cool that Leg showed in a group chat today that I had to buy. This badass Kid Robot Santa Cruz 40th anniversary 9-inch glow in the dark.
Yeah, for
vinyl
9
art
inches,
figure.
I have to buy. Oh, glows in the dark. Yeah, I might have to just do it.
Are you kidding me?
I hate that it doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't ship for like 6 or 7 months or something. So
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I can wait.
yeah, I'll just forget about it, and that'll be like an awesome treat for myself.
Yeah. It's going to look perfect right behind me on a shelf.
Like my fucking Kickstarters.
Yeah.
Yep. One of those, bro. Those Kickstarters, how much has any of them sold yet?
For which one? Oh, for these things? For what?
For the Easy He's.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, some dumb fuck. Some guy said, sorry, I just need money really bad, and listed it for like less than he paid. Right? There's like a copy there's one for like $700 in Great Britain. He's all, I'm sorry, I know I'm screwing people.
1,700.
And then one sold. Somebody listed it at 1,000 and it sold sold. They were like $700 though. Like, what are you even making?
Yeah,
there's one. I don't know how to check, but there was one in the UK. It doesn't come up when you search, so I don't know. See, that dude
right here,
sold
740.
The UK one. It sold immediately.
Yep.
I was like, somebody should buy this. If I didn't pay for 3 of them, dude, you know how bad I wanted to just like get it, but I'm like, come on. I mean, I'm already over $2,000 in. You know.
Yeah, this one sold for $1,000.
Yeah, that insta sold too. That's the day. It's like the day after they got here to the U.S., dude. Somebody just fucking panicked and just threw it up for Christmas.
Dude, here's the thing about these that I think you guys were so smart about buying these. Like some hip hop artist or rich Drake is going to want one of these and he's going to be willing to pay 17 grand for one because there's only
Right.
how many of them out there?
So there's 85 of those. I think 10 anti-eternias and 20 fakers. Hold on, I can give you 1 second.
Dude,
I got the COA sitting right here, and I can tell you.
I could see a faker selling for like, if there's only 20 of them, 100 grand, right? At some point, some stupid sale like that.
So this is selling for $17,000. So that's what somebody's trying to get for it.
Yeah, and this is the not even the rarest one. This is the least rare one.
Wow. Hey, just change the subject real quick, Brian. Did you see they released the people that attended the freak offs, bro? The Diddy party?
No,
bro?
I haven't seen it yet. Don't ruin it for me. I'm gonna watch
Allegedly.
it tonight.
Allegedly.
Okay. There's a funny moment in an old school episode where back when Marcus was on the show, and it was Vinny, me, Leg. It was me, Vinny, Leg, and Marcus. And we were one of the early songs I used to play. That's where I first started playing music. You might have been there, Hood. And we were playing a Diddy song, and I have two guys who are in the music world in front, and I go, "There's some weird shit that I keep hearing about Diddy, man. Do you guys know anything about that?" And both of them went, "Nope, we ain't even talking about that, man." That was before anything really came out. So that was a funny moment.
Some like eyes wide shut shit, man.
Yeah.
I can only find one, but this is COA. It's 35 out of 80 for this butte.
Shit. Oh my god.
He broke the arm
comes,
off.
It comes apart. There's not supposed to pick it up.
It's a magnet.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Careful, bro.
It didn't break. That was fucking sick. No, because there's interchangeable hands because you can put his 40 on there instead.
Yeah.
Right. This thing, it's 15 pounds or something.
Wow.
Like it's fucking heavy. So there's the faker, which I think you guys know what faker is. It's Blue He-Man. It's the same. And then there's anti-hernia, which is black. It's all like black, like
and orange, right? Like neon orange.
Red.
Ruthless Records, bro.
He's got a pager.
Yeah, he's got a Compton hat. It's got Ruthless with the that. They didn't do it with the Raider logo. But he's got the Raider logo on the box. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but
that's dope.
You can see it probably in that listing. But yeah, so they were good. And so, but I believe it's 10 or 15 of one and 15 or 20, 10 or 15 of the anti-attorney and 10 or 15. So I don't know. I got all three in the fucking set. I don't know. They're badass. They'll easily go in the boxes. I'm going to put a detolf together. And one day, she's probably watching. Katie's going to come home and see all three of these in the living room. And
that'd be pretty dope. Yeah.
This is expensive art, dude. How do you not have this guy in your living room?
That's awesome, dude.
And like three shelf detolf, perfect for it, right?
Man, I feel so fucking old. I remember the first time I heard NWA. My buddy like always found these fucking like killer albums. Man, you got to hear this band, dude. You got to hear this group. So after football practice, went to his house, me and a couple other buddies. And he puts on the LP, and then we're like, oh. Dude, I don't think this will ever be on the radio, bro. Like,
I actually remember,
man, it's crazy, man. It's awesome.
I actually remember the first time with the Chronic when the bomb intro played.
Yeah.
My friend had like fucking two 215 house speakers, but like in the house box, like two of those, and his parents just they didn't give a fuck. They bought him lowriders and shit. He played like just loudest stuff. When we dropped it with that, we all looked at each other like, holy shit, because all we heard was nothing but a G thing, obviously, because that's everybody. heard that
I
before the
remember
album
there
release,
wasn't a
but-
car that would drive by that wouldn't be bumping that
Baby.
song when that song came out.
100%, dude.
Man, 17 grand, I could see something like that
MBT.
totally selling. If one of those sold for
That's a
17
lot.
grand, would you sell it?
100%, dude. That means the rare ones would be worth like fucking 30.
Or
You
more?
gonna
That's
tell
what
me
I'm
I'm not
saying.
getting out? You're not getting out a $2,000 investment for 80 grand for a fucking Easy E statue?
No.
Like, yeah, I'd miss it, but I'll tell you what. Let's just say, I've had a decent life, but nothing that $88,000 couldn't improve. I'll tell you that, dude. That means you like it better than I do, man, because I wouldn't pay 80 for it.
Yeah, this is dope right here. I'm really stoked about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to do that. Do they charge you right now?
Huh? Yeah, it was only $80. I mean,
Yeah, that's not bad. I wonder how long they're gonna sell it. It's probably gonna just be made to order though, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them. But it's pretty badass. I haven't been able to get any of the other ones that I've wanted
Same with me.
for like a decent price.
Yeah, they're
you know?
expensive. They're super
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
So
Definitely expensive.
yeah, that's dope. I was
Any of
really
them.
stoked
They're
about
little
that.
tech deck ones, and I like the ones. I wonder if there's something more to it though. Like, is there gonna be some sort of badass display box? I would hope for that
Oh
price.
yeah,
You know,
probably.
I'm not acting like $80 is the end of the world, but it's 9-inch piece of plastic. You know,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to do that.
yeah. I'm all over that. I love shit like that, dude. Flops Comics keeps out putting the dopest little art pieces that just makes me go, why isn't this guy working for Marvel yet?
That's good.
Right?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the way he draws like vintage, right? Like 70s kind of. It makes you feel like this was in one of those 1978 Cap books. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
In the early
Yeah.
200s. You know, so
He wants that gig, dude. I think what Matt just called him. I was watching Matt and John show on Monday, and he called it. The fuck did he call it? Like, I want to say, like modern vintage or something like that. I think that's the term he used, and I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
If it's not modern vintage, it's something like that.
yeah. I have Flop's first art, I believe, on that that Beyond Wednesdays thing. Let me check.
I missed some, and so I ordered. So the only thing he has you can buy right now, that metal annual's still up for 15 pounds. So I think I bought 3 of them last week when we were talking about flops, and I was like, this
No,
is
I gotta add it. I don't have them. I know I own it. I think Kreider talks about it pretty often too. Let me see here.
you guys get your tickets for Cap yet, bro?
No,
I
I'm not
I
gonna-
did, but it's not going to be sold out here.
You don't think so?
I don't live in LA anymore, so no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
you
want to.
know,
It's
yeah,
fucking Valentine's Day,
yeah, it's gonna be tough, bro.
so I might have to. Yeah, but it comes out the day before, so I
That's
might have
true.
to.
Yeah, that's
might have
true.
to predate that motherfucker.
I'm just gonna have to start some shit with my wife
There's
and
James.
say that get in a fight and
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm going to the movies. I
Mhm.
gotta get things off my mind. Fucking start shit with my mother-in-law again. So I told you, right? She saw the video.
Yeah, dude, you talked all about it on here.
She's
Here you go.
pissed.
Here's what James is saying is his first cover, which you can. It was the
Oh my
Rogues Gallery #1,
Mama.
Third Eye exclusive.
I was gonna be
2022.
yes. I believe that's got to say sold out right next to
Yeah,
it, right?
it's sold out. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be like, can you take that link off the screen for about 90 seconds?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So we just got to find out. Flops, hit me up if you watch this. He usually checks out the show. So if you watch this, let us know what was your first ever published work. We want to know that shit.
Hey, did I pull a silver from Dinesh's Namesh?
Namesh.
Yeah, a silver foil of
I think so.
Spider-Man?
I think so. Yeah,
That's a silver?
I think
I
so.
wonder
I can't remember.
yeah, it's been forever, dude.
Yeah.
That was fun. I had a
Yeah.
Yeah.
blast.
See the other. See, this thing sells for $400.
What
That's what
does?
Brian gave.
It's also Kid Robot, the old release of the Screaming Hand Kid Robot.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It
dude.
looks exactly the same. It's 9 inches also.
Hold on, let me
Just
grab
like
it.
Hey, that's what she said.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
what I'm
me.
saying. This thing's expensive, dude.
Yeah, but it's not a
It's not glow in the
re-release or
dark.
whatever.
This is the original, not the
Yeah, totally. But I'd be
40th
fucking
anniversary.
pissed if I had that.
Oh yeah,
Because
I'd be pissed.
I've literally been looking for one of these to buy, and I can wait 6 months and have one that honestly, other than being glow in the dark, is going to look about the same for $75.
I want this one too.
Hey, I finished your books, Tony.
The tech deck.
Oh, that thing's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it because it has the tech deck, but I don't have it either. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hold on,
man.
I got to show you guys something. Hold on.
What is this? Little keychains. Screaming Hand keychain blind box. That's cool
Yeah,
as
that
hell.
was cool. Have you seen
Here's
the
another
Marvel
tech deck.
streaming?
Look at this one. SpongeBob style.
Dude, have you seen the Marvel skateboards?
No.
Look at Marvel Screaming Hand Marvel skateboard deck or something like that. They're fucking dope as hell. And actually it reminds me. I've been waiting to find them at the right price. This might be the price I need. I just put a link on one.
Hey, so check it out. So I'm clearing and
Whoa.
pressing some of Blue Green's books, and he sent me some Milo Manera trades to clean up for him. So I'm going through the pages, and this pops out.
Hold on. What is that?
It looks like a sketch print, and I was like, oh my god! So I'm looking at it, his artwork had sold for like $1,000, just on some random auction, this ink sketch or whatever. But
Oh.
and I was sitting to hey, I found gold, bro. Look, I found gold. No, there's a newspaper cutout. Sorry.
Bro, leg. Listen, dude.
Yeah.
I can't show any more of this stuff.
I'm never gonna get the fucking ones I want.
What stuff? The
I'm pretty nice.
Look
about
at the
shit.
private chat. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna spend too much money.
All right, hold on. Let me get that open. The private. Did you post it yet?
Yeah. In the private chat for StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You see the bottom of the private chat underneath your link?
Oh, that comment?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you gave me a link.
No.
No, that's a good call.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure something out for the upcoming travel schedule, what I'm trying to fix. So
All right. So, new comic book day. There were some dope books that came out. So, shout out to our boys over at Cover Price. Always doing great things. They put out their list of all the new books, and we can kind of go over what we got going on this week. I got a bunch of stuff, man. Couple books that I want to kind of review that I read. We got the new Scotty Young 8 Deaths of Spider-Man that's out. That'll probably be those. For some reason, those are big, and I don't understand why. They're not that great to me, but Scotty Young is just so freaking hot right now. It's unreal. Then we have the Rocket Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon, which great sounding comic. Look at this one where he's riding on his shoulder like Groot.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's good.
This promo one's pretty dope too.
Doom's carrying him upside down, dude.
Yeah, those are all pretty good. Fantastic Four number 28 has got the Peach Momoko Marvel Rivals variant that's going to go crazy. I can tell you guys already right now, this book is going to be a big deal. Jeff the Shark and the Galactica girl, Lady Galactica or whatever her name is. Yeah.
That shark looks happy as shit, dude.
Right? Does look, that's a good looking cover. That's a good Peach Momoko cover right there. I'm all about that. The Helverine book is pretty good. That Kunkalim one is pretty dope with Dawkin. And then the Panosian's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
1 in 25 is pretty good. I like this Derek Chew Iron Man cover with Scarlet Witch. This Kid Venom Philip Tan cover's dope.
No, don't do it.
The Phoenix cover's pretty dope with Thanos. I'm just not into those homage covers though. I can't stand this doing these 1 in 100s where they're doing DC and Marvel both doing the same thing. Pretty dope. Russell Dodderman Scarlet Witch.
That's good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Bradshaw Scarlet Witch. It's dope. That's a decent homage right there. Pass on Star Wars for right now, other than that one.
That
Elizabeth
Phil Noto
Taylor-
cover of the TVA looks pretty cool.
Yeah, right there. It's like a promotional poster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Ultimate Spider-Man. Have you guys been reading Ultimate Spider-Man as of late?
No, I kind of quit.
So it's pretty interesting where it's at right now, right? Like Peter isn't around. Doc Ock and I forget, was it Doc Ock and somebody else made
Maker.
a suit for Peter that was like his version of the black suit, and it would like, it was like sentient and stuff, but it can act like Peter when Peter's not around, and Peter's not around. Okay, he's missing. Everybody thinks he's dead and stuff. Well, I got to show you this. Check this out. So this is interior pages. I jumped off of this for the longest time, and I just jumped back in. And this issue was really good. The last couple issues of this were really good. So basically, it shows the black suit Spider-Man, cruising around, and then it starts coming off his face, and you see, and it's Peter's son, right? And you're like, what the fuck? And then the suit jumps back out, and the suit starts talking to him like he's Peter. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I had to go back and, read a couple of books before. This is really good. This is like fresh, cool tastes. And the art is really good. I really like the interior art right now. If you guys have fell off on this, it's good shit. I would suggest you check it out.
Okay. What are we at?
Issue 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but what? No. What issue? Issue 13?
Yeah, issue 13. So I thought that was cool that they did the black suit, thing on issue 13 also, like the original, like McFarlane. But look at that. That's beautiful art. And it's like kind of teaching him how to use the suit, it's just very cool. It's very cool. It's a cool idea. But look how good this art is. Craven is the bad guy now. Just beautiful. So I would suggest that anybody that's fallen off on this to go pick it back up. It's worth it so far. It's really good. But all right, here we go. Here's all the covers for it. You got the 1 in 25 Gray Gland, which isn't that good in my opinion.
Nah, looks pretty typical from Landon Spidey these days.
Yeah, the Coquetto is the best cover. But Adam Hughes second print for the West Coast Avengers #1. That's interesting. I'm sure that'll be on some list somewhere. I love this Massafera cover right here of Wolverine Revenge. Here's the biggest problem though. Wolverine Revenge is terrible. And I hate to say this because I'm such a big fan of Greg Capullo, but it is so bad. Everything about that book is bad. The interior art is garbage. The storyline is garbage. You know, it's really bad. And if you would have told me it was going to be bad, I would have bet a mortgage payment that it wouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, dude, haven't been feeling fucking anything from Capullo lately.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean, I mean, maybe not zero, but like that is stiff for him. Like that's like, I mean, fuck, dude, he just drew muscles on him.
Yeah, dude.
On one arm, he literally drew one arm. And
Yeah.
one arm and one titty's all the guy drew. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
yeah,
Just
bad.
kind of sucks.
There's a red band of it, Virgin 1 in 100, and the red band is just red smoke on them or whatever that is coming off of them. It's just all garbage.
That's a hard pass for me, Brian.
Yep. Yep. Tales from the Crypt homage. All right.
Crap.
Here's all the Absolute Wonder Woman multiple printings and all that good stuff that everybody hates that they keep doing.
Gaga.
But issue number 4 came out. I fell off. I went to go jump into issue number 4 and start reading, and the first like 4 pages just made me go, I don't even want to continue reading this. So I'm gonna have to jump back into it. But I do. There are a couple really good covers. The Christian Ward's really good. The Elizabeth Torque is really good, but it's got the Lobos. Beautiful.
Mama.
Yeah. Here's the 1 in 50. The Will Jack is okay from KRS. KRS Comics has one of the best covers.
Yeah.
This week. You guys are going to trip. Clayton Crane's web store put out some specials.
It's good.
So there's the Adam West, a Joker
Adam
clause.
West is kick ass.
And wait until you guys see the Natalie Sanders KRS Comics book that they put out this week. It's going to trip you guys out. Here's Will Jack KRS.
It's good.
Yeah, for Batman. Chuma Hill 1 in 25 for Black Canary, the best of the best. Yeah. Fuimara, that doesn't look like Fuimara to me. Maybe it's just the coloring, but
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Ijikuri. Ijikuri?
Ejikuri.
Gaga.
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
It's a shitty.
Scott Forbes 1 in 25. Not bad.
Oh, click on that one, man.
I see it.
Mama. Let's see. How'd you do, Scott? Let's see.
It's okay. It's not bad.
He could have done better.
Yeah.
Right, it has those guys from what was the movie with
Eyes Wide Shut. This right here, the connecting covers from DC Horror, those are all good by Tyler Crook. I don't know if you guys are reading what was it? Oh, I missed it.
Is it me or all these covers suck, dude?
Detective's kind of weird right now. This Pinocchian doesn't look his look of Robin doesn't look like Robin, and I don't understand.
Man.
They can't do Damien very well, it seems lately. But I like this Mike Del Mundo cover right here. There's black and white 1 in 25 for Detective 1093. This Torrin Clark, look how good this looks. This totally takes me back to early 2000s era Green Arrow. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes up here. Remember that era Green Arrow? That was a great era for Green Arrow, but that's a cool looking cover. Nakayama, that's a cool cover for Harley Quinn 47. All right, here we go. Look at this, you guys.
Oh, that's really fucking good, dude.
Oh my God, Natalie Sanders, Harley Quinn.
Happy Valentine's Day,
47.
Mama.
This is from KRS. This is fantastic.
Bro, that's nice, dude.
Holy shit.
Bro, that's a Valentine's Day book, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put
big
that
time.
Put that on a balloon.
Damn. So that'll be added to the cover of the year list.
Bro, that's good.
Right?
Yeah, that's a nice Harley.
It's really good. There's a Simone DeMeo too. That's good. This is terrible. This 1 in 50.
Derek
Justice
Kirk
League.
Kim,
Dude,
a 1
that
in
is-
50?
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here. That's trash, dude.
I don't know what it is, but this book is very off-putting to me. The art isn't terrible, but it is so off-putting for some reason.
Bro.
Yeah,
not
that
feeling
art
it.
is terrible. Look
Dave.
at Guy Gardner's face. What am I talking about? That is bad.
It's just
Oh.
a shit cartoon, man.
Yeah, crap.
I don't even. Who's this artist?
Derek Chim Chong.
Derek Kirk Kim, 150.
It's a
1 in
K,
50.
not a C.
Man. That's rough. That's rough. But yeah.
Reed Richards says it looks like Rihanna.
no, though the other one looked like Rihanna. This one.
Okay. I thought you said the Wonder Woman looked like Rihanna.
Yeah, this one looks like Rihanna. It
Yeah,
does.
that does.
That's great.
Don't ruin it for me.
It still looks. What are you talking about? Rihanna's beautiful, dude. Holy shit! Look at the Federici. That's
It's
a good
not what
Federici.
inside that counts.
Might have to see her in Oakland or in Vegas next year. So
Oh, by the way, so Power Girl number 17 has a momentous event that Even Bleeding Cool did a article on. Here is the history of the boob window. Power Girl gets her new boob window in the shape of Superman's shield. So let's take a look at the history of the boob window as written by Bleeding Cool. There's the start of the boob window. That's the start of it.
it's the
So
beginning, huh?
yeah, that's the
I've
beginning.
never heard it called that. The boob window.
Yeah. So there's, of course, Amanda Connor's boob window. That's a one that no window. There's an interesting one with just the shield, no window. Bring back the window. There we go. The window comes back. So here's more of the boob window.
Window rules, dude.
Boob window does rule, dude.
Yeah, we're
And,
like this. The world's lacking boob windows.
And there's the new boob window in the shape of Superman's shield. So shout out
It's
to
still a
Bleeding
window.
Cool.
I'm not that opposed to it.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So shout out to Bleeding
That
Cool.
Frank
Appreciate
Cho,
that.
dude.
Yeah, Frank Cho. Wow. This Baldy.
See, that one's good.
No.
That bald.
Yeah,
how do you
this is
pronounce
good.
it? Baldion?
Yeah, that's
And
really
does that
good.
Matias say after Hughes?
I know it should. It doesn't though. It totally should.
Hmm.
We'll open that one up.
It
too.
has to.
Yeah. This one's good. This one reminds me of that Silver Surfer cover back in the day. That the really where he's really small. That is a great cover. That should have been a 1 in 25.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up.
That definitely should have been a 1 in 25. Here's the Mattia de Ulis, and I don't see After Hughes on there. It definitely should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's totally a swipe, bro.
I mean, come on, dude.
That looks like Josh Brolin as Superman. This here's an artist that I have really fallen in love with starting last year. This Daniel Sampieri, his art on the regular Wonder Woman is so good, and he does great covers. That's a great cover. The design of it, the colors.
Yeah, it's good.
I like that guy. That's an interesting Miko Suyan one. That one's good right there. The Del Mundo.
The Mundo.
Yeah. Frank Cho's pretty good too.
Hey, dude, that's like somebody's mom in a Wonder Woman gear, bro. Hey, Billy, I saw your mom at the lake again.
Dynamite. Barbarella. Powerpuff Girls. Is there a Trish? No. And Terminator. You get the Alex Ross. Pretty interesting. This one's dope right here. This one. It's David Cousins. There's a Virgin 1 in 20 for that. Creep Show has the Steve Beach basketball one. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
This is pretty good. Hold on. Still, the best one is the baseball, but this one's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I definitely like that.
This one's pretty good too, the Kale New. All right, the book that's probably going to be the biggest book of the week. And I read it. This is issue number 2 of Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Really fucking good. Probably the best book I've read so far this week. Really, really good storyline by Jimmy Palmiotti. The art's really good. If you remember how it ended, he got turned into Gunslinger, and the demon walked up to him and, as his regular human form, and then he split into those 2 demons.
Yeah.
And these 2 demons just fuck him up for the first half of the book. And they just keep tormenting him, and they want him to... They're just basically... That's what it is so far, of them just torturing the hell out of him until he starts to kind of like fight back and to take place. But I thought this was cool how he goes back into the thing and he tells them, you know, your sister's out there, go find your sister. And then there's a point where he has these 2 wolves come and pick him up and pull him off of the knives. It's gross, man. You could just, like that scene right there. Ugh. God. You could just hear that ripping. So I won't continue it much farther, so you can go read it. It's really, really good. There is a scene when he is waking up from being taken in by the wolves that is awesome. Really fucking good.
What's that cover selling for on eBay right now, Brian?
The Mark Spears?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Can you just click on that eBay or?
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. $20. Buy it now, $10.
Wow.
They're not variants, they're just open covers.
Right, it's open order.
Yeah. But I think this is going to be the one that most people talk about, right? It's not going to be the number one on all the lists because it's not a ratio, but you know, it could get there.
They printed a lot, right?
Yeah, it could get there though. It could totally get there. But this cover is so good. Like this is it's definitely one of Mark's best covers in my opinion. Just
That
creepy.
horse looks fucking scared, dude.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yep. So that was really good. Shout out to Jimmy Palmiotti. Great job on that one so far. You got the 1 in 10 Portella negative space stuff with the Baroness. That I don't like this. I think it's a waste, but continue along.
That's not good either.
Yeah.
bro, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck's going on today, man?
Puppeteer Lee Kingspawn. Can't ever sleep on Puppeteer Lee stuff.
No, I agree. That's really good too, man.
That's fucking awesome. Hellhounds.
Yeah.
He's so good. Like really fucking good. Let's see here. You've got the patch. Oh, this one's interesting. Look at this. Patchwork Girl of Oz. Remember, wasn't Scotty Young doing all those Oz books?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that look like Scotty Young? Kind of?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
No? But I remember Scotty Young doing an Oz book, but that looks very interesting. That character. That character looks good.
What's up? I'm having it sitting here.
So we'll see how that plays out. Rat City. That's a cool cover right there. Zay Carlos. This is interesting. Right here. You got a blank Savage Dragon for $275.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice book, Sean.
I think this is.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even see that.
Clean.
I literally was in the front of
yeah.
a box in here.
Is that the
Clean.
Scotty Young? Yes.
How much you got that on your eBay store?
I do not. This is I have in this. It's in the. That's why I know where it's at. It's in the front of the SS box. This is actually a Stein box.
Is that a Emerald City Comic Con variant or just a regular variant?
I'm sure it's not Comic Con.
Okay.
It's he has 2013, so this is either 20. Oh, actually, it looks like they're dated 8/13 also.
Yeah.
There's a lot of his he drew the year before, so if you see 13, it will be 14.
Scotty
So I haven't
Young.
actually looked this one up, so I don't know the answer, dude.
Scotty
What was
Young
that, Sean?
covers from 2012 and 2013 are the best in my opinion.
The Emerald City of Oz, #1, Scotty.
So
I
Savage
honestly, I
Dragon's
don't know.
back.
I don't know if this one's expensive or not. I have no idea. That's what as soon as I just found it, I put it aside to look up.
It looks expensive.
Yeah.
Super Patriot's back too. That's cool. I always loved Super Patriot. Void Rivals #16 has got a really badass Omari cover, and this 1 in 50. The 1 in 25 is good too. Python on this one. That's a good cover right there. World Tree. I didn't know World Tree was still going. Puppeteer Lee on that one. That's not good. That's not a good Puppeteer Lee.
I do like the puppeteers though. I'm like, I don't know if these like instant purchase, but you know.
Yeah. House of Slaughter #29. In Bloom, Olivetti. That reminds me of that movie Freaks with the dude from Bill and Ted. That's a cool book. That Miguel Mercado. I like Mercado. Power Rangers. Vicarious.
Good old Power Rangers, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Godzilla. I love these. This Jay Gonzo one's really good. Godzilla Monster Piece Theater. All these are really good. Jim Mahfood one's good. I like him. Very cool.
Yeah, he's got a following, so his books tend to keep a little value, it seems like.
Yeah. Look how bad that IDW logo is. Man, it's bad.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog Best of Shadow #1.
That looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that here in a little bit, but because we got that movie coming out and there was a pretty big shadow. I mean, those sales are just going crazy on some of those books. There's the
Yeah, that
turtles
Scotty
in a
goes
too.
for about $20, Sean.
It does nice. Yeah, look, I think
All
I was
right.
saying last week I got it in. I got like 10 Scotties in a Stein pack, and with my slab.
Nice.
And like, yeah, not trying to bag on the slab, but I was happier about getting 10 freaking legit Scotties. Most of them like 2013 to like 2016. You know.
So it's Mark Spears Day at your local in your mailbox. I mean, look at all.
Dude, that dude's
He's killing it, bro.
busy.
Papa Duke. Is that what it said? Papa Duke. Hold on. There's more. Some of those, that Todd Skull and Naomi Griffin pairing is pretty good. The Stitches group. That's a cool one. It's a cool holofoil. So good
You know
so
what
far.
I saw today, Brian?
Ooh, look at that one. That one's dope.
Predator the musical.
Oh, you saw an actual...
No, man, it was on I think Instagram or TikTok, and they had it to where like Schwarzenegger singing the lines
AI.
from the Predator movie, man, dude. Oh man, I couldn't stop laughing, bro.
That's great, dude. And that's about it. Oh wait, what do we got here?
If he bleeds, he could kill it.
Massive left Diamond too. They came out and said they're done with Diamond. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that
man,
1 in 25.
That was a good show you guys had yesterday. I now on Wednesdays I wake up and feel like I'm with you all day. I wake up and talk back to the TV for 3 hours. Yeah, so that was a good show, and hard to know who and how to believe. Jesse and Dennis having differing opinions on the future, you know.
Yeah. This is my book of the week, you guys.
That wins.
Yep. 1 in 25,
that's the
Sveta
blue-green
Shubina.
book, man.
Yep. It's that artist that we've been talking about here on Beyond Wednesdays for a while. This is called Pinupocalypse. It's from Massive. This is a 1 in 25, Sveta Shubina. This is going to be a big book. I need one
What's
of
it
these.
called?
It's called Pinupocalypse. See if you can find any, because I need one.
Pinupocalypse.
It's a 1 in 25. There's probably a webpage
Where
that's
we
selling
at,
them.
chat?
So, just beautiful, man. She's a great cover artist.
That's
Great pinup
funny.
artist. Very cool style.
Mama.
Yep.
Boxy.
So, badass. This one's pretty good too. This Michael Lombardi 1 in 10. Very Bruce Timmish.
Yeah.
Arcbound Pinocchion's really good. That's that.
All the colors are decent, but yeah.
Oh, Graybo Watson.
Yeah, that's kind of Campbell-esque.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Pinupocalypse is. I think you're right on that.
Yeah, that's the book, bro.
No one's gonna find that thing either.
No. That is the book.
Like, the site I'm looking at doesn't even have a picture of it, which means they didn't get 25 in, and it's one of the biggest sites on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anyway.
Pre-sale on eBay. That's about it.
Maybe they did or they sold. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the other one that I really like. This is the Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 7, Jay Stevens, 1 in 10. I love that. I love the Bermejo too, but I like the Jay Stevens a lot.
Yeah, I like Jay Stevens, man. I'm kind of like, at first I was like, but like all his stuff is really, really good, man. It's just so different than what anybody else is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just found one for 95.
Well, it was a Kickstarter trade paperback before it came to massive re-release, says James Kreider. There's another perfect example. Yep.
Dude, James knows everything.
He is the.
He's got his. You got your spots, bro, for sure.
Hey, bro, he's like Baskin Robbins of comics, bro. He finds
is.
out, man.
He is. Look at this, Ivan Tao. This
Ooh,
one's
Paul Green, bro.
just
That
wait.
Paul Green's hot,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking badass, bro.
Yeah. Zenoscope again continues the Paul Green.
Paul Green's a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah. Good luck finding his first ever
I
cover.
bet Campbell collects Paul Green.
Damn, that's a good
He's
color.
all like, damn.
And his
Paul
colorist,
Green collects Campbell.
yeah, Mia Moss is amazing colorist too.
Oh man, that is such a badass cover, bro.
Damn.
Thumbelina, ¿qué pasó?
Damn,
Mama.
that's good.
Trampolina, ¿qué pasó?
This is the Mama book of the week, bro.
Yep, I'm with you on that one.
Mama.
Ivan Tao's good. There's a 1 in 20 virgin for it.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yep. Those are going to be the big books, everybody. Mud and Madness #3. Stein really liked that series.
Hey, that book is pretty. The Virgin looks like it's going for about 20 to 30 bucks.
Not bad.
And then the open order one, man, some fools got one for $100. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message him on eBay, dude. Go kill yourself.
So those are the big books of the week for me. Gunslinger Spawn was really good. Ultimate Spider-Man was really good. But there's some big news about a book that's coming, you guys. Marvel Rivals. A new Marvel Rivals comic book spins out of the hit video game sensation.
There we go.
This
20
is
20 covers, right?
This is going to be a big deal, dude.
Dude,
This is
that
going to
art
be a
is-
big deal.
Who did that cover? Who is
It says a new superhero team-based PvP shooter from Marvel Games and NetEase is a certified global hit. Released last month, the game allows players to choose from an impressive lineup of Marvel characters and battle it out across the multiverse with unique power sets. This April, Marvel will publish Marvel Rivals #1, a one-shot inspired by the game's story. Written by Paul Allier and drawn by Lucas Claretti, it collects Marvel Rivals #1 collects all 6 issues of Marvel Unlimited's Marvel Rivals Infinity comic in print for the first time.
right? Because it was digital, right?
This covers by Toki Tokaro. So
Dude,
it might be
Toki
one of
can
the
fucking
artists
draw, bro.
from
That's
the
badass.
Yeah, he's really good. Toki Tokaro. And then there's
Yeah,
a
fucking
variant.
shark, bro.
Yeah, there's a variant by Adam Warren from no wait. This is by Sabatini, sorry.
Ooh.
There is an Adam Warren variant too. So this says that there's a cover by Toki Tokaro and a cover by Sabatini and Adam Warren. So there's 3 covers. We haven't seen the Adam Warren one yet. Adam Warren from what's that book? Dirty Pair. He
So
created
the
Dirty
Adam
Pair.
Warren book could be the big one, right?
Probably. This is going to be a big deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the Adam Warren will probably be Galactica. You're
Sucks
probably
that-
right,
that-
JC.
that they're only doing a one shot. You know, maybe they don't have anybody that can write
Well, I imagine if it blows up and it turns into
Yeah.
something good, they'll continue it, you know?
Hmm.
Dude, the game is fun. It is a lot of fun to just watch. I watch multiple videos of live gameplay every night. So,
it just to check it out.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to see how like the strategies are and all that type of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Did you guys see Yi post this in our chat about what if all the parallels were mixed into one by Topps?
Yeah, that was actually a pretty cool looking card.
Wow.
It's got even the sparkle the superfractor.
That's nuts.
It's just a concept. So the
Yeah.
galaxy fractor, that would be awesome. It's beautiful, dude.
Hey, did I? It's a little girl pulled that Paul Skeens
Yes.
card that everybody was trying to get.
An 11-year-old
nuts.
collector in California pulled the Paul Skeens 1 of 1.
Unreal.
Yep. Watch, check it out.
Oh, they have a video.
No, there's no video of it. Collector who pulled Paul Skeens 1 of 1 debut patch only opened 1 box. One box and pulled the biggest card. Like, what did the Pirates say they were gonna? They said
Was
that
there a bounty on it?
there's a huge bounty. There's like, the Pirates said they were gonna give like lifetime passes, season tickets behind home plate or some crazy thing like that.
Fuck that. Give
dude.
me $50 million.
Watch this bounty, dude. There's a huge bounty. Paul Skeens,
Paul Skeens to come to your birthday party.
bro. All
He'll
right.
play catch with you in front of your friends.
So
He'll hit you with a baseball at 100 miles an hour in the head.
let's see here. Okay, here's the bounty. Upon announcement of the card, the Pirates made a trade offer to whomever finds it, which includes 2 season tickets behind home plate for the next 30 years, a meet and greet with Skeens, 2 autographed Skeens jerseys, a softball game at PNC Park with coaching from the Pirates alumni, a private tour of the Pirates spring training facility of Pirate City and Leckham Park, plus other unique experience with the Florida homes, taking batting practice and warming up with the team. And there's more, I think. Skeen's girlfriend, Livy Dunn, also offered the fan who found it could sit in her suite for a Pirates game this season if they take the deal. And they even added more, dude. So, like, whoever won this card just... This is the type of stuff that makes collecting, more people get into collecting. Like, this was such a great idea by Topps.
You know, it would be badass if the Pirates were a good team.
They're gonna be.
You
They're gonna
know?
be a great team, I think, dude. They got such great young talent, don't
Dude,
they?
30 years behind the plate tickets.
Season tickets,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
For two.
You could sell,
For two.
You could sell.
And think about it, man. You could get. You'd have to
You
do
pick
the
out the
math
games you
because-
want to go to and then sell the others.
Yeah, none. So 81 home games. So 162. I assume it's 2 tickets.
Yeah.
162 times maybe average 100. So, what are you looking at? 60 after, fees, you might be, depending on if they're good, it could be 20, 30, 15 to 30,000 a year for the tickets. Just if you never went to a game and just fucking sold them.
Yeah.
And
Some
you could sell
people
them all.
some people would say hanging out with his girlfriend was the biggest part of the bounty, dude.
You look-
No, she said you can hang out in my suite, but I'm not going to be there.
Holy cow.
I'm not going to say all the things we could say.
Right? Where's Mrs. Skeens at?
I'm going to leave it there.
Wait a minute. No deal.
So Dino called me or shot me a text like the day hours before this got pulled, and he goes, "Hey, what is your thoughts on buying a bunch of unopened wax for the Paul Skeens card and trying to pull it since nobody's done it?" And I sent back to him. I said, "Dude, I wouldn't buy unopened wax right now if somebody paid me."
Yeah, dude.
And it got pulled.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's trash, dude.
Yeah.
And now it's gone.
Yeah, now it's gone.
And it's gone. Yeah. And goodbye.
Yeah,
What's
but the thing about it, Skeens, though, man, if he's only going to be pitching 5-6 innings, like, bro,
what's the? I
you
mean,
might as
what-
well be a
what's the value?
reliever that starts the game.
Like, what's that going to get with, Heritage or Golden or wherever you're going to sell it?
I don't think it's going to get $1 million. I mean, maybe like
You don't think?
You think it could get $1 million?
Mm,
I'm honestly, I'm kind of questioning.
Don't say that, Louis V. Don't say that.
what did Louis say?
Skeens is the
Steven
next
Strauss.
Strasbourg.
I would be fucking anybody with the arm that live. I'm done right now.
Yeah.
I'm cashing any of my lottery tickets.
Hey, bro,
Don't
Nate
get me
was
wrong.
all over. Like when he was pitching,
And
he
anybody
goes, "Hey,
wants,
dude, you need to watch this guy. He's gonna be the #1 fucking pick."
Back when
And
he
I
was
was like,
pitching
"Really?"
for that other team, the Air Force or whatever, or
No, I believe it was Tennessee.
Tennessee. Was it
right?
Tennessee? He was
Yeah.
pitching for another team. Yeah.
In college, right? And there was a couple of good pitchers, but Nate said, "Man, this dude's got juice, man. He's like unhittable."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He went to LSU, but he went to a school before LSU.
oh, LSU.
He went to a school before LSU that
He
Nate
went to
used to tell us
JUCO
about him.
or something like that.
Yeah, like
JUCO
it was like a smaller college.
Man, you don't know what to make of these guys now, man. They clock almost everybody at 100 now. That makes you think that they changed something on the
Right.
on the clock, because they've done it to where Nolan Ryan was actually throwing 106 if they were taking the speed off of pitches with the digital what do you call them, optometer or whatever, with the ones that cops use and accuse you of speeding all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, radar gun.
Yeah, you were going 70 and a 30.
Yeah, he pitched for Air Force Academy. That's what it was. Yep. Nate used to tell us about him at Air Force when he was pitching for the Air Force Academy.
Mm.
All right, let's get into the return of the market report. I haven't done a market report in a while, and we got a good one this week, man. Really good.
And if
one.
anybody wants any PSA 10 Derek Carr rookies, I'm accepting offers.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
I got a
going on?
bunch.
What's going on? Is what's his name gonna go coach the Raiders or Dallas?
Who?
Dion.
Who? Oh no, he's not going to Vegas. They're not interested. And Dallas said they're interested. The Raiders said they're not interested. I can't see it. They want Shador, but they're not. They can't deal with both of them. Tom Brady and Dion ain't running shit together, dude.
Wow.
I just he's got the #1 quarterback going in this year. They've got hell of talent going into Colorado. Like, he's king shit, dude, over there in Colorado, man. Like, they'll wipe his ass over there.
Yeah,
Now,
but
if he goes back to Dallas, I mean, Dallas is huge, but they'll build you up to tear you down. There's 5 major newspapers in Dallas. It's like New York, man.
it's like the Montreal of the NHL, and
Absolutely.
they have their own
dude, like-
TMZ show for the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal.
Bro,
Really.
and the media, they create their own narrative, dude. Like, that's it's just like what they did with LeBron and Mike. It's like, who's better, LeBron or Mike? And they made it to where LeBron somehow or another had spun it into LeBron thinks he's better than Mike, even though LeBron never said anything. And they're all like, "What? Everybody, I hate LeBron."
Yeah, we
And
already
that's how
talked
the
about
media operates, dude.
Yeah, we already talked about Ultimate Spider-Man. Really good. Really good. All right, let's get into the market report. Starting off with some more Mark Spears talk. But first, we want to talk Pokemon. The Pokemon shit is crazy right now. It's absolutely nuts. But we're taking it back to old school Pokemon. This is when Nintendo Power did their own Pokemon Power magazine. This is the first issue, $150. I think that these could be good plays if you could find them cheap enough in the future. You can get them graded now. It's total nostalgia. It looks like Nintendo Power. We've talked about this many times before. This was an old Prospect 10 book, if I remember correctly. But very, very cool thing for, cheap, and you can get them graded. Be on the lookout. This is crazy. Look at these sales on these Mark Spears books. Monsters #1 from Keenspot. The first print sold for $350 raw.
That is
Bro,
wild.
what did the autographs go for, man?
I don't know, dude. I don't
Did
know.
You sell, did you sell yours?
I did. I sold most of my stuff, man. I sold. There's a few things that I obviously kept the ones that he personalized. But I sold everything else except I sold a couple of the card boxes, and I sold he gave me a couple of DC books that he signed, and I sold those. They didn't sell for this, I'll tell you that. This is crazy right here. This is crazy. And then look at the next one. A first print and a second print Trick or Treat sold for $330. So it's nuts, dude. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
that's how it goes.
It's crazy. So
That's wild, man. It's like, good dude. I don't know how he's pumping this workout, man.
I'll tell you how he's doing it. He talked about it. He's doing it because all this art for the monster stuff he's been working on for the last 8 years. So he's got all this art. He's spending all his time on the new stuff that's for the work he's doing for Spawn 77, which is I got so much respect for him for how he's handling all the amount of people reaching out to him saying, I want to do, he's getting ready to do a Comic Tom variant for that box that he does. He's done 3 Bird City variant. He's probably doing just pushing out art. You know, here you go. So good for Mark. 2025 is his year too.
He's all, see, I piss excellent.
We love you, brother. All right, here we go. Moving on. There was a guy that was selling autographed Spider-Man books signed by Todd and Stan Lee. He probably had like 6 of them. And they sold for so cheap, man. This is a signed Stan Lee Todd McFarlane book, $127. A Spider-Man 1 signed by both of them sold for like $200. That blows me away.
Insane, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, especially now because you can JSA that shit.
Yep. And then if you think that comic books are dropping, you haven't seen how fast Sandman's dropping. I saw a guy want to sell 8 near mint copies of Sandman #1. It sold for $200 and something. 8 near mint copies raw of Sandman #1. Look at this one though. This one specifically. Sandman #1 signed by Neil Gaiman. And it says Sweet Dreams, Neil Gaiman. And it sold for a charity.
Okay. Well, that doesn't mean sold for a charity. It means benefit charity. You could put 5.
Good point.
Like I could put 1%.
Good
Charity's a titty dancer at.
I don't ever do this, but for all I know, you
Scores.
can put like 50 cents to Red Cross and it'll say benefits charity. So
good point.
Right.
Yeah, good
Charity's a titty dancer at Scores, right?
I have a whole Sandman run. I'm boxing that shit up, putting it in a corner somewhere. Like maybe they'll forget about it.
Dude, did they start producing season 2 of the show yet? I thought they did.
Yeah.
Good. That show's fucking great, and I don't
Yeah,
want it
the
to stop.
storyline's great. We have to be able to separate the person from the product, I think, and it's hard to do that.
It's not really that hard. It's
Yeah,
not really that hard. Never
happened
look
with
into
Michael
your heroes. They always
Jackson.
let you down.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Michael's innocent, dude.
Who's that?
We know who
MJ?
it was. Yeah, we know who it was.
Oh my god. This is sad. And then here's the Sonic stuff. Sonic the Hedgehog issue number 11, the retailer incentive cover, sold for $167. Raw. Nuts.
Yeah, it's little.
Holy cow
Okay.
leg. Wow. Yep. I'm not surprised. Okay. There is a couple books in here that I'm just like unbelievably mad that I didn't get a chance at. So Hack Slash, My First Maniac, both Frizen covers sold for 138. And then look at this. Weird Science Fantasy number 29, one of the probably most classic Frazetta comic book covers there are. A 5.0 sold for $729.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That one's cheap, man.
Yeah, that's cheap as shit.
And
wow.
if
One of
there
the
was
greatest covers of all time.
I know. And for a historic comic cover, like a historic, it caused a shift in art.
Bro,
Yeah.
look how well it presents too, man. I mean, that's a tough cover.
Yeah. That Green Goblin is the best book to get. Okay. There's very few books where I've looked at them and goes, that's one of the best books that you have to get signed by an actor.
Bro, William Dafoe signed that. Holy shit.
That's sick, dude.
Yes.
Wow, that's got to be a tough sig too, man.
A 9.8 of that sold for almost $400, and I understand why. That's a great pairing.
Bro, I wouldn't have let that go for $380. Fuck no.
It's fucking awesome.
Because you got to think that most of those sendaways for autos, Brian, are at least $300.
I agree with you, bro. I know exactly what
Right?
you're talking about. Yep.
At least.
Yep. Look at this LB Cole Christmas cover. Fun Comics Giant Christmas number 9. An LB Cole 1953 cover sold for less than $200. That's a cool book to own right there. Great Christmas LB Cole cover. And then this is the one that blew me away. You guys know who Felix Comic Art is, right? It's the guy who does all the art for all the artists. He does all the original art sales and stuff for all the artists. He's the guy that does Nick Dragota's, Sanford Green's. You know, if you're trying to find out if something's available from them, you reach out to Felix Comic Art. I don't know if this is what it is, but I'm thinking they did their own variant, which is super smart. And it's a Nick Dragota second print design variant that is supposed to be limited to less than 1,000, but it is badass.
So is it a store variant then?
Yeah, I think they did their own exclusive.
Okay.
So Felix Comic Art did their own exclusive. And that is awesome right there. That's going to be a book that people are going to be searching for once they figure out it's out there. And then the super rare Out of This World number 1 Bruce Timm in an 8.5 sold for $242. Great book. Ditko homage. I want both of them. Just so good. Next we've got, this blew me away. First appearance of Red Sonja in a 9.6 sold for $450.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a good deal, right? It's a tough 9.6.
I would be all over that,
is.
bro.
Yeah. Only yeah. And it's a real first appearance, man. She's in there a lot. A lot of people want to say 24, but this is one that's like she's in a lot of panels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This isn't like a fucking like a red. There's a red flame of hair going off into the panel.
I know.
From
It's just her hand.
Wait till next week, right?
Yeah.
No, this is legit, dude.
And then 2 great foreigns, a Jose Luis Duran non-canon Spidey, Sobre Andante Hombre Aranya, number 146. Not the sexy ones, but it's a non-canon Spidey, sold for $405.
If it doesn't have Gwen on it, I ain't interested.
This one's really cool too. Green Lantern number 40, but it says Batman on it, and it's got the famous Alan Scott versus Hal Jordan cover on it. So, $129 for that one. Check this shit out. Speaking of Marvel rivals.
Oh, wow.
So, fantastic. Mrs. Fantastic, Sue Storm. Is it Sue Storm? Yeah, Sue Storm. Stu Richards. I don't know what you name her, Mrs. Invisible, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Her Marvel Rivals character has a skin that's based on the first her character called Malice, and it's like a big deal in the game. Here's what you get out of this Marvel Rivals game. It's not a lot, but that Fantastic Four 280 was a 50-cent book until that happened, and now 9/8 are selling for $125. So
Good Lord, man.
it's going to start happening even more. It's not just, you know, Jeff the Shark. It's not just Luna Snow. It's not just Penny Parker. There's so much potential for cool spec plays, cool variant
lot.
covers. Yeah. If you're a retailer and you're not trying to play some type of Marvel Rivals variant game, you need to be rethinking it. McFarlane Spawn jersey, old school hockey jersey. That's dope,
So cool.
right?
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, I'd like to have one of those, man. I don't know if I'd frame it or try to
Get him.
I wish there was a better way to display jerseys than like a frame or just like
Yeah.
hanging, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
Oh,
All right,
there's
We just
there's
found
a-
a new business.
now
There you go.
there's a guy here that does framing in an acrylic
Ooh.
with a
Okay.
hanger, an acrylic hanger in an acrylic box. I'll send you some pics. It's pretty cool.
How much is it?
They're different prices that go by the thickness of it. I'll send you some of the samples he has.
Okay.
Here we go, you guys. Somebody was not smart. Whoever sold this, Nintendo Power #1, forgot to mention it was a free sample copy. And a 4.5 sold for $360 of the sample copy. A CGC
That's
4.5 of the
it.
sample copy, $360. So
That's
whoever
crazy,
sold
man.
that, sorry. Whoever bought it, congratulations.
Wow.
Damn.
God, dude, you can't fuck up like that. bro.
Yeah. This is crazy. I'm so mad at myself for this, a couple of these, and this one in the middle, I'm very mad at myself for. All right, first, Weird War Tales #101, first appearance of G.I. Robot, $228 raw. Creature Commandos spec is a real thing. I never would have thought of this book until recently, and it's a very cool character and cool cover. That's bonkers crazy. Somebody was selling high grade copies of Bronze Age horror, like, you know, and they were selling a ton of it this week too. So, but this one, I'm so mad. Smash Comics #50. Obvious classic skull cover, but it also has the Spirit on it, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of the Spirit, Will Eisner's Spirit. Sold for $170.
That's wild, man. That is wild. And I didn't know about that Weird War Tales either.
Yeah, that one's been going up like every week, dude.
Yeah, usually kind of like I'm usually at least aware of shit.
yeah.
There's not too many of those books that I feel like that I don't know about. But I don't feel like I've known that.
Yeah,
see
the
if it's
Creatures
somewhere else.
Commandos, that first Creatures Commando is a $200 and something book too. Raw.
Yeah, I do know that. There's a Mark Jewelers for that Weird War Tales,
Yeah.
and there's a UK.
Gosh.
Ooh,
and
Mark
then
Jewelers would be cool, man.
look how beautiful that first appearance of Lassie in comics is.
Yeah,
I love that. I want to frame that for real.
I know.
it's a great pooch, man.
Yep. 285
all of
bucks.
them.
That was a good deal on that one. Next, a gorgeous near mint copy, beautiful condition, super high grade of Fast Willie Jackson #1, sold for $250. That's a great book.
Oh wow,
And
I wonder
then
if it's really near mint.
bro! I was talking to what you call it, Long Short, about this Marvel Tales
yep,
because it's in red. And
that is one of
it's the only one, man.
yep, very
And-
tough. Very
Oh,
tough.
in a 9.8, it is
Yeah.
there can't be many 9.8s, man. Maybe less than 10. I would be shocked if there was more.
Yeah, I legit have bought every copy I've seen of this under probably in person. I mean under $20, and same. Although this one a little bit more, this one's tougher to find. Same with Marvel Tales, like 98, 99 are 121 and 122. There's Whitman variants for those. I think I just sold, was it a Whitman or a Mark Jewelers 8.0 of Marvel Tales 198 for like $185. Yeah, but this 129, I don't think I've had a copy better than maybe Find.
Yeah.
And I've never pressed one better than that either. So a 9.8 in this book, I think that's an easy ass purchase, dude.
Bro, this is
I'd rather have a 9.8 than like a 4.0 of a 129.
Dude, this is like a tick monster. This book, man.
Yeah,
I've
those red
had
covers back then, they all like Strange Tales 180. Any of those red covers, there's not a lot of them, and it's probably because they were difficult to print. Like, think about how many you've seen in red, dude. Not a lot.
most of the time, it's yellow, yellow, blue.
You know, this
But-
this version of this, and then the foreign version where the skull is like almost like a black, like a
Oh
lighter.
yeah.
Those are my two favorite versions. Yeah.
Yeah, but this man in the 9.8, man, if he was here, you'd already have the census pulled up, man.
Well, if you think that's
can do
rare,
it.
the book next to it is one of the rarest books you're ever going to see. The
for
suit
fucking
number
sure, dude.
1, it's a Jim Lee exclusive cover that they only made 350 of, that I believe Dennis Barger has like 200 of the 350.
Really?
Yeah.
That son of a-
He takes them whenever he goes to San Diego. He'll go and grab a couple of them, and then he'll walk around San Diego and trade it to his comic people that he doesn't spend any money at San Diego on comics. He trades copies of this book, and he's known for it and this book is so rare, and it's one of the rarest. It was done for a giveaway for some kid that came up with the idea of the suit. And it was like a medical, your one wish type thing. And Dennis knew about it and bought like the vast majority of them from Diamond in a Diamond dump or something. Yeah.
Good Dennis, bro.
Yeah, because it's not like that. I don't know how to tell you this. It's not.
Good score.
A lot of people just don't know, so that means they get gobbled up when they do. Also, so that Marvel Tales 106, so there's 548 graded overall, not just universal, just graded, and there's 36 9.8s. That means that's legit a tiny amount. There's 36 9.8s. They're all universal, and there's 52 9.6s with one being an SS. So yeah, that's tough. I'd be happy. Yeah, shit. Now I need one. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I've got-
575 buy is a really nice buy right there too.
That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And like, dude, how cool does it look, man?
Yep.
Like you can,
God,
yeah,
that is so fucking cheap, bro.
yeah.
With all the Daredevil coming out with Punisher in it, and bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Moving on. We've got a couple. These are 3 books that are super cheap that you can get for very cheap that are really cool. A book that we don't talk about enough that we should talk about more. Scud the Disposable Assassin #9, the very first action figure cover in a 9.8 sells for $200. Scud the Disposable Assassin books are rare in general.
That's the first action figure, right? Oh,
Yep.
It says it right in the listing.
Yep. So very,
That's
very
a good
cool
deal.
book.
9.8 too.
Yeah.
If I remember right, that book is glossy.
Yep.
Do you know Hood or Brian?
It is.
I've never pressed pressed
glossy.
that one.
Yeah, because I remember buying them, finding out it was the first action pick. To be honest, it was Jimmy that said that on Unpressable.
That was the first action figure
And
variant.
so I
right?
went and I was buying them. They'd show up on my comic shop, and so I'd buy them. I don't know, $10 or something. But I'd always flip them for 25 or something, you know. So
Yep. And then this one blows me away. Star Slayer #2 in a 9.8 sells for less than $175, you guys. First appearance of the Rocketeer, full appearance. I mean, he does show up in an advertisement in issue #1, but still, classic Dave Stevens, character, 9.8.
Down, isn't it?
Yeah. And then one of the best ever comic book covers, Mondo put out a Big Trouble in Little China #1 for their Mondo Con edition. 9.8, 140.
One bid, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I love Mondo, but yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Mm.
And then moving on, Wonder Woman 38
Oh,
has
What
dude.
the hell,
Wonder
dude?
Woman
God
38,
damn
Iron Man first re variant, Adam the Blue Marvel are like, cheaper than you'll ever even think they would be. And they all had super cheap sales this week. And here's a perfect example. $222 for Wonder Woman #38 Finch, 1/100. So, I love the test issue DC books, right? That Superman book, and then the Firestorm, Fury of Firestorm #61 with the test issue DC Superman logo. A 9.8 of that book, $100. Whoever got that is a
Those
great
test logos are tough. You know what though? They've gone down because there was that. Is it the Shazam cover?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm
I can't
talking about, the
remember what
Shazam
it is.
one. It's a Shazam one and Fury of Firestorm are the two. I have the Shazam one. I don't have the Fury of Firestorm.
I think the Shazam one is like $200 9.8 now.
It's crazy.
I you know what? Okay, that's one of the only ones I don't feel as bad because I got a copy and press and graded it myself, probably my own copy, and got a 9.8 on it, and I sold it. I don't know, man, 5 years ago for like $450.
Yeah.
And
They're
dude,
very rare.
Yeah. So I got plenty of wins in life, but that's a good one, but it's still at the same price. I think 200 is a great buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I know we've talked about this before. It's just so rare. Official Forgotten Realms Homelands #1 R.A. Salvatore 2005 convention variant sold raw for $250. Yeah. Moving on. We talk about these Power of the Force coins all the time. A bunch of them never got released, and there was a dump of them over in the UK many years ago. And I believe this is one of the rarest ones, the Boba Fett. And an AFA 90 sold for $2,000. So,
Wow.
crazy rare. Another rare one. So, I love when we find like famous people that collect, and there's like videos of them. There's a video that I'll play. Maybe I'll play it Saturday. There's a video of the lead singer of Slipknot, Corey Taylor, going into a collectible store in Phoenix and walking around and buying, talking about what he collects and what he buys. And he's a huge comic and toy collector. He buys everywhere he goes. He'll stop and buy stuff. And he's talking about how he owns all the Secret Wars figures, even the rare ones like this one, graded high grade. And it's just really cool video. It's with him and Larry Holmberg from the Morning Sickness crew and Larry Mack from Into the Pit back in the day, walking around this collectible store. It's really good. But they're talking about the Secret Wars stuff. And here's a rare one, the Hobgoblin, unpunched, sold for $350. So, one of the coolest ever Hulk figures is when they were doing these 2004 Toy Biz line, the mechanical Hulk one, the Mecha Hulk, and this one's carded $150. This used to sell for like $500 easy. So it's not just comics that are down, but that's a great figure. Massive, like cool. Even the fingers are articulated. It's really cool. Next, a huge lot, 60 battle beasts and weapons sold for $475. Gotta love those.
Those are, dude. I love those. I only had a few. I might have one left that survived my dad attack. And yeah, I don't remember all the times you'd spend just like with holograms, like you didn't fucking know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, you're fire.
yeah. I, I don't understand. Somebody that collects these South Park plushies has to tell me, why are they so rare, or they sell for so much? Because they sell for a shit ton. I mean, there was
They
this
must
sale.
have released around that show.
Well, these are the metrosexual ones that sell. There was the Kyle as a vampire that sold for a ridiculous amount. They make plushies for each versions of the characters, I think, and they sell for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars.
Dude, speaking of, I already mentioned Jimmy, man. That guy used to make a lot of money just flipping adultswim.com.
Oh yeah.
He'd buy like $12 hats and sell them on eBay for $50.
I remember that.
They were just always available on the website.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And then this one is a cool figure a lot of people don't know about. Hasbro Spectacular Spider-Man Black Costume Spider-Man, the supercharged version, Spider charged version, $206 mint on card. Very, very cool looking stylized version of that. Alex said he sold his South Park plushies for about $175. Yep.
There's gotta be
Next.
profit. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. One of my favorite all-time Hot Toys figures that I want to own someday is the Commander Cody, because I love how he's got the hologram Obi-Wan little thing. I think that's one of my favorite things about Star Wars was the hologram ones. And $265 is super cheap for that these days. And then just the box for the G.I. Joe Conquest jet, which I remember I loved it so much. For the X-30 Conquest, just the box, $200. So, and then this is crazy. I've never seen this. 1984 mint on card Select Walkman Robo Converter. It's a little Walkman transformer, not made by Transformers.
That's cool.
They're called converters. Converter spies. And it's a little Walkman.
That one's awesome. I'd love a Select Man.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
I
so
picture all
fucking
these
badass.
things that we show every week in my freaking display case. And that little guy would fit perfect, dude.
Oh, bro. Like that's amazing.
What
It's- Well, speaking of that, hold on. I got even more. Check this out. This is the Korean Lucky 7 Insecticon Kickback Diaclone variant. Look at this. It's a little tiny insect. Hold on here. Sold for $200. Original. The Diaclones are the original Transformers, right?
Okay.
Look at that. It's just a little fly character,
That's freaking cool.
right?
Good instructions. I like it.
I never knew that this was out there. Still got the stickers, $203. Next, whoever won this, congratulations. You look, $300 for G.I. Joe is a lot. We start looking for things that say lots, like G.I. Joe lot, card lot, comic lot, and just go and look at them, because this one has some of the toughest to find Viper repaints. He's got 3 sets of them. The Cobra repaints of the Viper teams. There's 3 sets of them. And then all of these are, some of these are really tough. These were the original style repaints that they did back in like the late 90s. And he's got a bunch of the good ones. These sell for a decent amount. He's got the bracelets, the old school bracelets. He's got the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow versions of that. He's got the original 8 repaint set for $300. I think whoever bought this did really well. At least just even on those Vipers and the Firefly one alone, and the Cobra, the Baroness with Cobra Commander. So be on the lookout for those lots. This is crazy too. Whoever bought this, congratulations. Darth Maul, son of Dathomir, is the one Star Wars thing that I'm still kind of like, I don't want to talk about a lot. I want to go and pick up as much as possible because I feel like that would be amazing if they pulled that off. Great storyline, one of the best characters. They did a special variant of that for Wizard Con, right? And check this out. This sold for $217, you guys. This book used to sell for more than that itself back in the day. Mm-hmm. Listen to what this says. Item description from seller. Star Wars Darth Maul, son of Dathomir, #1, Wizard World sketch exclusive. Original artwork by Chris Scalf. Chris says, I came across a version of Darth Maul, son of Dathomir, Wizard World Comic-Con exclusive I did years ago for Dark Horse Comics. This was the first attempt, but I wasn't happy with the proportions, so I aborted it and started over on a different one digitally. This is the first original artwork for that cover.
Holy shit.
And people, and it only sold for $200, you guys.
That's crazy. And that's when I feel bad for the seller kind of too. Because you need, if you're going to auction, you need money. You got to know what you're doing.
Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that's why you got to look on eBay. Speaking of that, Resident Evil #1. They just call it Resident Evil #1, Marvel Comics, year 1996. We know what this is. We know this is a rare promo that was put out. You had to have a coupon to get it. And guess what is with this rare promo? The coupon is included in this. This sells for a shit ton of money in decent grade. Doesn't even have to be in high grade. And if it has the coupon with it, this one only sold for $130, $140. So, more just gotta be looking. This is really cool. You guys know I love the Spirit. I love the Sunday or the newspaper inserts. Here's a bound volume of 1941 and 1942 inserts, sold for $786, all bound. Wow. Look at the color. Look how good they look. Just amazing. So that's cool. This is a killer cover that we don't talk about enough. Falling in Love 99. This is very 70s, right? Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool book. This is a 6.0. It sold for $233. This guy right here sold a ton of books. He says, this is Web of Spider-Man #32, Mark Jeweler, rare single owner military. He sold a ton of Mark Jeweler books this week. Let me go ahead and show you these.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you've had all these, you kept them. If you've got a ton, obviously he was military.
Yep.
And then to find out that all the stuff that he bought and kept out there, like his keepsakes, are all worth fucking like 5 times as much money as the regular ones.
Yeah. A lot of these are Mark Jewelers. So, and he sold a bunch of them. Let me go to sold here. So these are all the McFarlane. Look at how cheap they sold for. I mean, some of them are fine, very fine, but $49, $57. These are all Mark Jeweler.
They all sold the same. Dude, somebody came in and
$5.
made an offer on all of them, dude.
$5, $15. 30, 102 for this one, 110 for that one.
Yeah, he
82.
auctioned the more. Looks like he auctioned the more. The ones he wanted more. Either that, or maybe he started them all at the price he want, like a lower
150.
price, and they got bids, and they not all of them got bids.
All Mark Jewelers, all of these. So pretty cool on that. You're probably, it just blows me away that, just like you said, he was by a military base. So this is cool. Weird Tales from the December 1932 pulp. You guys know why this is a big deal. This is sold for $1,300 basically. Very first Conan by Robert E. Howard. Go ahead and show you. It also has a reprint of Frankenstein in it. But here you go. The Phoenix on the Sword, of Tale of the Incredible Thing That Happened in King Conan's Bedchamber by Robert E. Howard. And then, of course, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This copy sold for $1,300. A little tore up, but pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good piece of history. Plus, they grade them now.
Yeah.
You wonder if they put that on the label or not.
Hopefully. The Lure of Comics from the IWD Committee in 1952 from the UK. This is talking about how comics are bad. This is like the Sodi thing. So
Suck it.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
We made it, bitch.
Yep. It says anti-comic promo giveaway from the UK in 1952. $180. Cool piece of history. This is cool. Fabulous Fury Freak Brothers #1, the 9th print pink limited edition out of 1,000 copies. So check this out. This is from Rip-Off Press, a letter. It says, this specially numbered copy is one of 1,000 rare pink paper printings of Freak Brothers #1 being released from Rip-Off Press archives. There have been more than 400,000 Freak Brothers #1 comics printed, but less than 20,000 were originally printed on pink paper. This edition was printed during the great newsprint shortage of 1973 when white newsprint became scarce. Most of the printed copies are no longer in circulation, and Rip-Off Press guarantee that no more than 1,000 copies are in this special edition. This is undoubtedly the last public appearance of the Pink Freak Brothers. This comic was the first of a series that have made the Freak Brothers nationally famous. Pretty damn cool. Signed by the president. All right.
Wow, that I definitely, and it's numbered. It said 293.
Yep.
You must have hand typed that.
Yep.
That's awesome. I wonder, or stamped it. Yeah.
Yep. Stamped it.
I wonder if, yeah, I think that's really cool. I want. Do you guys ever watch any of the cartoon that came out a few years ago? It's pretty entertaining. I forget where you can get it. It's Seth Rogen did it.
Oh, I gotta check it out.
Unsurprisingly. Yeah, throw it on as background. It's funny. I've watched some of it.
That's a dope. I gotta get me one of those. Only sold for $100.
Yeah, that's worth the history to me.
All right. Here's one that's really cool. Heroes Against Hunger. It's one of the OG, what do they call that? When they first, the Hands Across America for Hunger bullshit. What do they call those things? Yeah. Anyways, this one is one that DC put out, and it's signed by 17 creators. Sold for $300. So many. Carl Kessel, Al Milgrom, Joe Rubenstein, Klaus Janson. All right, let's see who's all on this. Look at all these people that are on there. Can you imagine getting all this signed?
It can't be all of them.
Let's see I gotta read it. That's the back. That's pretty dope. Oh, that's a creepy page. Look at that.
I'm about to make About to make a chrome variant with the fucking back of that.
I know, right? All right, let's see here. Signed by Carl Kessel, Klaus Janson, Keith Giffen, Paul Levitz, Al Milgram, Joe Rubenstein, Marv Wolfman, Jim Starlin, Jerry Conway, Neil Adams, Roy Thomas, Jerry Ordway, Andy Kubert, Dick Giordano, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Bob Rozakis, and Walt Simonson. Holy cow.
That's a fucking murderer's row right there.
Yeah.
$300. Damn. And then I love this. In the same week, we had a Megaton number 398 sell for only $227. First, quote unquote, appearance of Savage Dragon, right? This was put out, actually published, and they call this the first Eric Larson, like, professional published art. This is, the Megaton series are very tough to find, and this is the biggest one out of them all. But check this out. A Graphic Fantasy, which is his self-published stuff, early Eric Larson, sold for $695. 9.6. This is Graphic Fantasy number 3.
How'd that Megaton go for that, man? I thought a Very Fine Raw was like 250, 300.
That's what I'm saying. It was super cheap, right?
Oh, God, dude. If I can only look at them all. Although I couldn't resell things fast enough to make enough money.
This is a crazy book right here, dude. And it sold. This one sold for $700. And then finally, a ton of rare turtle stuff was sold by this guy, Bi-Fi 2919. This one I'd never seen. Extremely rare Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage News newsletter. He sold a bunch of these. This is number 1. Look at the cover.
Oof.
Right?
Yeah. So much weird turtle shit like that out.
Sold for $180. Let me show you what else he sold. He sold some really crazy turtle shit, man. He sold all the newsletters. So here they are. That one's cool with the jack-o'-lantern. And all the other turtles are monsters. Here's number 4, 125. And he just sold. That one's pretty cool. Bunch of rare stuff.
Yeah, it's like he started them all at low buy it nows, and somebody was like just happy as shit. Probably won all of them.
Yep. So
somebody probably bid like 200 each on all of them and got all of them.
Yeah. Yep. And
Cool.
that is the market report. So pretty crazy stuff, man, this week. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys got any pickups before we get ready to call it a night?
Not really. Nothing to
I
write
don't
home
have any
about.
pickups.
I picked this one up from Brian.
Hold on, let's see that. Ooh, nice. Look at that. That's pretty
Scotty.
nice.
I did get some books from Brian.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then he's sent me
I love that, dude.
look at that
Yep.
blue. Thank
Yeah,
you, man.
it pops. It really pops.
And then Dinesh is like
Namesh. Shout out to
Namesh.
Namesh Patel.
I
I was like, Dinesh bought Marvel now? Jesus.
I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm an idiot. Let me see. Oh yeah.
Oh
This
yeah, the
one's
Spider-Punk one.
Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
And then
The Miles.
Miles. Thank you, Brian.
Yes, sir.
And then Campbell signed it in white.
That's
Ooh,
beautiful.
that's nice. JSA that.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. And it says rare variant. See, I would want that on the back of my slab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it says fucking rare on it, you know?
Yeah.
Don't send that in if you JSA it. If they lose that fucking thing, that's no bueno.
They don't need it. Oh, hold on real quick. Let me get something.
So I did get something, but I don't know if it's up here. No, it's not up here. I'll have to show it next week. But yeah. A lot of crazy stuff. All right, what do we got going on the rest of the week? You got any sales coming up?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be live on eBay. So if you guys need links to anything, go to my Instagram. I've got 4 links. So you should be able to. I need to update my website with it. So if you go ahead, go to my Instagram, and then it'll say eBay, bigleg.com, eBay Live. Bookmark any eBay Lives right now. I'm committed. I'll be on 4 to 6 or later if it's going well. Every Wednesday and Friday. Probably gonna go tomorrow at 6:30 after 1 in comics. So I'll probably be I should be on tomorrow, but I have a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on tomorrow. So that's only a maybe for me. So if you guys don't mind, please bookmark those shows. Plenty of people in the chat. I see just the names I can see from here. I can see thanks, Louise showed up today. But plenty of people that are in the chat today showed up. So thank you guys.
I'll be there Friday.
Be there Friday. Check it out, man. Might get some steals. I'm still starting stuff at $1. I'm not selling like cheap shit, but I'm not selling stuff over $100 at this point at $1. My eBay store just went 25% off on about 85-90% of the products in there. So if you're interested in anything in there, I just hit a sale. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Alex, your book went out yesterday because I told everybody they're going to ship Monday, but when the post office is closed, sorry, I don't ship. Sold everything Friday, forgetting Monday was a holiday. So
I'll probably have a Whatnot show tomorrow night, and my first eBay show should be Sunday now. That should be all wrapped up. So, and then I think what I'm going to start doing is just piggybacking off of Legs sales when he does his sales too, as much as possible.
Cool.
So,
yep.
Hood, show that strawberry real quick again. So this is one of the things that I knew I had to send Hood when I found it. 1984 rack pack with the Daryl Strawberry rookie on top.
That's badass,
so
dude.
I've got a couple of cellos with strawberry on tops, a couple of the Fleer. I've got rack pack that I won on auction. Nate hit me up. He said the Dunrust rack pack. Got that, and then I think I got a Fleer rack pack, and
That's
then
sick, bro.
I got a Tops 84 unopened wax box probably about 4 or 5 months ago.
Nice.
And it was what is it? The people that authenticate wax?
Yeah. PSA.
No.
Collector's Warehouse, or what are they called?
Oh my God.
Steve something at.
No, where they check it on
Yeah.
the back of it and sign it or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So. But yeah, 84 Tops. That's when I started collecting cards. 84, and I still remember I bought a few packs and I bought a price guide, right? And that's me getting into the hobby because I was just strictly collecting comics, and I remember I was going through all the players and I pulled Strawberry, and Strawberry was the most expensive one, and I go, oh, he's my favorite player, and became a Mets fan, and then Gooden and Strawberry, man, those were my boys, dude.
That's what happened with most of us, man.
Gooden and Strawberry were the ones that first started doing the arm bash, and then Canseco and McGuire stole that shit. They bit that shit, dude.
Yep.
But Gooden and Strawberry had the arm bash before them two, man. Just letting you know, like.
For what? For Doc Gooden's home runs?
Yeah, he could hit some home runs too, man.
Dude, every time they did a line, they came up and bashed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, all three of them, Keith Hernandez included.
Bro, still one of the prettiest swings in baseball, man. Daryl Strawberry.
Oh yeah, him and the kid, dude. Him and the kid are my two favorites.
He cheated himself, man. He should have at least ended up with about 600 home runs.
He should have never left the Mets.
At least about.
Yeah.
They were hard to come by in the 90s, though, dude.
Man, he should have did steroids, dude. He would have had like 800.
Early 90s, obviously.
He
Yeah.
would have. He said, "I don't do steroids. I only do cocaine."
Well, I found before we call it a night, I did find one of my favorite books. I've been looking for this book for a long time.
Hey, that my buddy Doom. Basically, he goes, Joe was the only one in Corpus that was rooting for the Mets. Fuck yeah. Dude, I had so many people that want to kick my ass because the Mets and the Stros. Bro, let me tell you, in '86, my dad took me to my first baseball game. I had Mets gear on, and it was nothing but Astros, dude. And the night before, they arrested all these Mets at Cooter's Bar, dude. And let me tell you, dude, they were just the fans were just livid. They were cussing at me and everything. And I was like 13, 12, 13. And I was like, well, fuck you too, man.
Dude,
Fuck the Astros, bro.
this guy who makes these, I love his art, but I used to work on one of these every day back when I used to work in space and defense, and that's what it
Really?
feels like sometimes, finding a sheet of acid in your board. Yeah. So love
Oh,
it.
yeah. John Olerud had a hell of a swing. Yeah. Olerud was badass.
Yeah, batting helmet, brain damage, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was a great baseball player. Great baseball player. So
For sure.
all right, you
Yeah,
guys.
Mike Scott was a cheater, bro. And you know it, Doom. He was a fucking cheater. Fucking scuffed them baseballs, bro.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Bro. Fucking
Flops
cheater.
Comics, if
You
you
gotta get cut.
if you're listening to this, hit us up and let us know your first published work. I want to know what that is so I can add it to the list. Remember, you guys, if you enjoyed any of the music at the beginning of tonight's show, there is a link to that playlist on Spotify. It's Beyond Wednesday's playlist. We update that all the time. You can also find the link to the Beyond Wednesday's comic creator first list in the links below also. And then you could find all the guys on the show with me. You can find links to all their web pages and all their sales and stuff. Look for that below. Also, if you guys have not hit that like button, please do. Big shout out to everybody that supported us. We're about to hit our 3-year anniversary in about a month. And
Damn, that's
yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah, it is crazy. If you guys want to support us, the best way to
We're
support
trying to
us,
end the show, Brian.
the best way to support us is to hit that sub button, check out our links, follow us on IGs, and if you're able to drop a super chat or a membership, you can find those below. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.